Good Monday morning. Today's April the 29th of 2024. Welcome. Welcome. Well, I got an email last night after I got off. Here's something that don't make any sense, people. It shows, I check it before I come live, says 2:57. I don't know if YouTube is screwed up or something, but I got this email from ViewQ or whatever had 400. I've noticed every day I get new subscribers, but it's not updating my subscribers on my YouTube channel. I don't understand what's going on that. Ah, I almost got out of it. So, I'm going to do a case, as you see, of Chad DAybell, I think 13th day and about 45 minutes. So there's no use to stream that yet. I just wanted to ask you all if you all having any problems with YouTube adding subscribers to your channel. Last night I had probably a few of them, but for some reason they're not getting added. But I get, email or something like that or chat. It's not adding them to my YouTube channel. I got some bad news for you all. Not me. It's the video I done a week ago Saturday on Thunder over Louisville. I have appealed it, and during the fireworks they play music. Now it's in 10 countries that said copyright music. I disagree with it. So I'm letting you know a year in advance, people, that next year, if I'm willing and able, I will show you the fireworks. But the sound will be mute. But what's legal here in the USA is not legal in some countries. I don't see how it don't violate the copyrights law. No, when a TV station does it, is that illegal or is it legal? But I looked at YouTube rules, it's newsworthy. If YouTube is right, I should get my monetization back. That's only my opinion, but I done that. I guess appeals will take 30 days like anything else. So I just want to let you know. I want to see um, but it says live ID Idaho, I guess, versus Chad DAybell, day 13, a doomsday prophet murder trial. Man, I'm going to kill me some cats. They're worse than kids and they're terrible too. So I'm going to have that ready when it comes 10:20 a.m. I guess it's Eastern Standard Time. So usually in my area, they start court about 8:30 to 9 a.m. So I guess in Idaho, I guess maybe they're an hour behind me. I don't know. So I'm just letting you know. I know I started this a little bit early. So Virginia Pizza, Nurse Place, Nora Edwards, 8743 White G. I took my medicine last night. Let me check and see what my sugar is this morning. Probably up. But I'm still asking you all a question out there that I don't understand because I heard other people talking and they're not getting all their subs. I had quite a few subs check in last night that described, but it still didn't show up. Is that common for YouTube? I just don't know. Let you know the temperature is 69 degrees. Okay, I ran across a YouTube channel last night. I guess I was subscribed to it. It's LC on YouTube. It's not PG, people, but if you into that kind of words and stuff like it, they made me laugh a few times. I guess they like to drink a little bit, but I enjoyed it. So I subscribed to all of those channels last night. So, okay, I got a question for you all. I haven't found it on YouTube anywhere. Is it was in the state of Florida. I don't know how long ago it was. It involved some cops and some acorns. The cop arrested the person, put him in back of the police car, and kind of walk away. And a squirrel dropped an acorn on the car, and thought he was shooting at the cops. But the funny thing about it, both cops searched that prisoner, and the cop got fired, and the lady cop, I guess, got suspended without pay. So if you all know if it's on YouTube, can you put that in the comments and let me know? Also, I need some advice. I appealed it. You all watch fireworks all over the world. And you know, and when they shoot fireworks off, they're gonna have music in the background. Somebody asked me, should I put the link into my comments? And I'm going to do it, to make some of you happy, you know. So I'm going to put the stream link, if I could spell this morning, because I ain't been up that long. Make sure it's a period slash Victor G kilowatt 6 Q J 2 Y Y. There's that link I'm putting in there to you come up live on my live stream. Maybe that'll help you out and get you more subscribers, and it'll help me out to get me some subscribers. So So we still got about 30 minutes before court comes on. So maybe I can go ahead and bring it up. I got to make sure, and maybe we can wait on it. So that give you what, but I can't understand why YouTube would do something like it for the 10 countries. I get check it out later. So I'm gonna welcome you all.
Yeah, maybe that'd be okay. Change my voice a little bit. So.
I like it. I love it. I want some
Get
more.
down. I keep getting on my cat. So, people, I subscribe to your all's channel. And I hope you subscribe to my channel. I'm hoping that works out. And I just don't understand. I got over 800 views on my Thunder over Louisville. Everybody loves fireworks. And you all have fireworks in your country. You all play your music, but it's not copyrighted here in the USA. And if you all get me, you have to get WDRB TV, because they stream portions of the fireworks and you hear music. How come they don't get a demonetized category or in a country. This is newsworthy. Like I said, this is WTSC Channel 11 News Media in Northern Clark County, Indiana. It's not violating. If they do, if I don't win my appeal, that means they gonna. Hello, Montez. Let me get back to my original voice.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back to my original voice. But I know some of you people been on YouTube a long time. Since some of you just getting here, I just don't understand. I checked my subscribers before I went live. 257 before I went live last night. And when I ended my live stream last night, I got an you all having problems of not getting your subscribers add to YouTube channel. I've been noticing this lately. Every time I do a live stream, I pick up a new subscriber. And I go on my cell phone, look on my cell phone. YouTube didn't add a subscriber to my channel. I use, what is it, VIQ or VIDQ or something like that. And it popped up on my cell phone last night after I got off. And it showed I had 400. I tried to email them back. I didn't get nothing. It just came back undeliverable. I just don't understand it. I don't know if I'm that stupid or what. And I checked with the watch hours. It don't make any sense. I have people that follow me, which been in YouTube a long time. They said I'm well over 3,000 watch hours. But I don't understand it, you know. So I don't know. Maybe you all people out there smarter than me can help me understand this crap. You know. But YouTube shouldn't took away my monetization of Thunder over in Louisville, which it's legal in the USA. It's always these countries. What's legal here in the United States, I shouldn't have my moderation taken away with over 800 views. You figure that was 7 hours. Everything was okay up until they done the drone show and the fireworks. The music got me. But it's legal in the USA. And I don't understand it. Like some of those countries, they get money from the USA to help you out, give you food and water, buy you oil, give you money to help you poor people out in those countries. And the people of the USA, I know a whole lot of people have contacted Washington, D.C. over this. Some of the congressmen going to try to stop buying oil from your countries. We got oil right here in the United States. And we got oil pumping wells in the state of Indiana. And they got them turned off because they want to buy the oil from them foreign countries, help them out. No, I disagree with it. I disagree with it 100%, just like some of your people out there. It makes me mad. You know, it's all taxpayers' money. We got people who live in the United States. You know what I'm going to get to go to. We got homeless people. We got homeless vets. And we come first. We, the people, we come first. So that's my figure of speech, First Amendment rights, and all that. But in them countries, the 10 countries now, it was 2 countries over in the big R. I wouldn't think Canada would do it or Sweden, but I check it later on today and find out where those 10 countries is and appeal it again. But if you all been to places like that, say if you went to Thunder over Louisville and they start the fireworks, they got speakers set up on both sides of the river. If you're just walking around and you're recording live or save it when you get and upload it when you get home, does that mean your people break the copyright law of the USA? No. In some countries, it's illegal. But I have sent emails to some of the people in Washington, D.C. on this ground, asking them to stop sending my tax dollars and stop buying oil. I went into detail and told them my YouTube channel and this and that. See if they can help us YouTubers out. I got 9:36 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here in northern Clark County, Indiana. Maybe you people, like I say, I don't know what those 2 countries are, but I'm going to call it one country, the Big R. I support Big R, you know, but I don't like my tax dollars going to the other country. I don't like the USA send ammunition and stuff like that over to that country. That's my tax dollars. As being a veteran of the United States of America, to me, what the president is doing is treason, a traitor to the people of the great United States of America. I disagree with him. I'm a Democrat. I just disagree with him. Maybe I'm on their blacklist, as I call it. They might got me on the no-fly list because I speak out against the government. That's our tax dollars, people. Just remember those people in the Congress or the Senate. I don't care if they're Democrats, Republicans, or independents, or what the heck they are. I disagree with them. That's your right as a U.S. citizen of the USA, the great state of the USA. Let's make America great again. You know what I'm talking about. Some people don't want to hear it. Neither does the Democrat. I've been a Democrat since I was born. My dad and mom was a straight Democrat. They wouldn't vote Republican unless they were good friends. That's the only way they would vote for him in the November election. But what's going on here in the USA is wrong. And you people need to write your congressmen and senators about your feelings and remind them, congressmen and senators in the USA, that they work for us. They work for you. They work for me. They don't listen to us. So that's only my opinion. You know, you all have the right to speak up, but a peaceful manner. No riots, this and that. You know, you do it peaceful. And be real nice to your congressmen and senators. Let them know. People ask me, say, what do you think about what the Democrats doing to President Trump? I disagree with it 100% because it's political. Because you people, gasoline was cheaper, groceries was cheaper. They put the border wall up. The president stopped the border guards enforcing them coming across the border. You see, the president stopped Texas from the barbed wire fence they put up. This and that. You all have the right to protect your property. I talked to a landlord, I don't know if it was last Saturday or the other Saturday, up there at the sale barn. And I'm not going to say where the apartments are. Either your people too dumb to realize it, but when them people comes from Mexico and the other countries, they give them credit cards. They buy them a new car without a background check or a credit report. That guy helped this Mexican activate his credit card. Guess what, people? He had $10,000 on that credit card. Another card, he had over $10,000. What are we, the people, doing wrong? You know, we try to get a loan, we go through a credit check. If you got bad credit check, you be paying higher interest and so on. We go through a check on buying a house. But people from them other countries comes over, they get everything free. Why can't we the people? I said we the people. Once it says in the Constitution, we the people. How come we don't get a free credit card with $10,000 on it? And why can't we get a brand new car and insurance, driver's lot? Why can't we get that? Why are they discriminating against our senior citizen? Why are they discriminating against our veterans? Why are they discriminating against the ADA rules of people who's handicapped? Why are they doing it? That's how come I'm asking you all to write your congressmen and senators in Washington, D.C. Remind them who they work for. You all been reading on the national news about the red flag rules. I disagree with it. You have the right to protect your property and your family self-defense. It tears me up. I'm only one person. It takes all your people out there in the USA to write your congressman, a senator for your state. Remind them who they work for. Remind them when it comes election time. I don't care if it's Democrats or Republicans. Okay, if you live in Clark County, Indiana, or Scott County, Indiana, I want you all vote for the Democrats. Not because I'm a Democrat. As you've seen in some of my videos in the news, is the ex-sheriff Jamie Nolan. He was the head of the Republican Party. Then he was head of the Indiana Republican Party. That's his good old boys. Scott County is crooked. The county council is crooked. You saw the little video that when I got the local newspaper from Scott County last Wednesday, I usually get them on Wednesdays. And decided instead of paying the $33,000 every year, on a lease, I believe people correct me and put in the comments when you on a lease, aren't they responsible for the maintenance on them or stuff like that and the warranty work? Like I say, I don't know how police cars work. By them not making that $600 payment, which I believe they did when they borrowed $100,000 from a local bank. I don't know what bank it is, but the only bank I know in Scott County, Indiana is New Washington Bank. They like to do this for government. That's only my opinion. They done that quite a bit for Charlestown, Indiana. You know, but people, if you get a bad credit or you make a late payment, that gives you bad rating on your credit report. That means when Scott County goes to get a loan to maybe help fix the damage or a tornado comes through or put drainage pipes in, they have to borrow the money or grant money. It's higher interest. I know I'm not that dumb, people, at 70 plus years old. I'm asking you all to hit the subscribe bell and make sure you get all comments. Hit the thumbs up, share it. I know some of you said what I did was copyrighted. It's not copyrighted in the USA on the music. Not when a TV station does it. And you look at the copyright laws, it's not illegal in the USA. I look at on YouTube rules on copyright. It's not illegal here in the USA. But people, I don't know who those 10 countries are until later today or tonight. I'm going to lay down after this live stream from the Daybell murder trial because us old people take cat naps. I know it's funny. So I should have done this at the beginning on this one app I got on my laptop. I lost my audio, but I think I got it back. I don't know what happened. So I want to thank you all. Hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe bell. You all here in the USA, there's even lawyers that watch this. You know about copyright laws and all this. I can't afford a lawyer. I'm on a fixed income between $800 to $900 a month. I live on a budget, and people don't know if you got an income, if you get paid weekly, monthly, bi-weekly, you fix your budget. I guess, for the whole year. You all know what your electric bill is going to be. If you heat with gas, you know what your gas bill is. You know what your water and sewage bill is, your house payment, your rent, your car payment, your car insurance, all this. You got to include that into your budget. You got to live off your budget. That's how come I got my Cash App in it. Because it seemed like YouTube had put the shaft to me. You know, like I say, I had some new subscribers last night. I didn't have them before, but during the live stream, I picked up some subscribers. When I got off, I checked my YouTube. It says 257. So I'm getting cheated out of subscribers. I got an email when I got off and I shut down YouTube. I brought it back up. The email says I have 400 subscribers. Is YouTube having problems? Am I the only one? Because I heard other people talking about that when I started this YouTube channel. You know, that's only my opinion, people. But I know you all been on YouTube a lot longer than I have. Some of you can do one video and get over 5,000 subscribers just like that. I've been on 30 days and get 25,000 subscribers. That I'm talking about like Madam Mayor, Alders Creek. She got 20, she she's a very nice lady, her and her husband. She was a good mayor, but I didn't like Florida made a law. You people in Florida should contest it or write your state senators, whatever you all have in the state of Florida, about Form 6. You got good people who lives in Florida and hold good office. But you have to fill that out before you run for an office. Your address, your income, how much your automobile is worth, how much your house is worth, and so on. If you've been watching What the Hells, and if you watch What the Hells last night, you saw Lynette Michelle Preston call the Levy County Sheriff's Department. I guess on Toontown, the Toontown, whatever you want to call it, which I found out last night through Jeremy and George. It's on their property. Madam Mayor and a couple other people is playing, what is it, beanbag, where you throw your beanbag up on that board that goes through the hole. Plus, John Crook left their makeshift gate and the dogs ran over. Here, Lynette is shooting the dogs around her house. Since she got a protective order against her and John Crook, under the rules of protective order, you cannot have any weapons. So why haven't the Levy County Sheriff's Department go there and take the guns away, knowing they got a protective order against them? You know, it's bad. You saw the video I showed last night at Ashley. I'm going to do some more of Ashley, but I got watching the Chad Daybell video last night. I got into it. Remember, people, everybody is innocent, no matter what country you're in. If you all checked the national news last night or this morning, they got some of us U.S. citizens in jail because they had maybe one or two bullets in their book bag, the backpack, whatever you want to call it. They're in jail. You know, we all need to write our congressmen and senators about that. Maybe somebody put them in there. But if they get convicted, they can get over 10 years in prison. I hope the good USA and we, the people, get them back to the USA and give them sanctions against their country because they done that. You all, it's in politics, knows how that works. So I just want to let you know about that. Oh, my arm's hurting. So I want to thank you all, ladies out here, that joined my YouTube channel because I am for you. Men, to get along with your wife or girlfriend, remember, they always right. You're not going to win. If it's winter time, you all going to be in the doghouse. To get along with them, no matter if they're wrong, they're going to put you in the doghouse. It's best to agree with women if they right. You can get along. You probably know people have been married 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. Ask them how they've been married so long. You got to make compromises. No matter what country you live in. Some countries, it's all right for you to beat your wife. Here in the USA, it's illegal for the husband to beat their wives. It's domestic battery. And I want to say, ladies, it's not your fault. It might be a little bit if you cheated on your husband, but did you deserve to get beat up for cheating on your husband? No. But if the husband done his homework, you wouldn't cheat in the first place. See, you all ladies got to communicate. That's what you have to do. You got to communicate with each other. So I got 10:01. I think it's supposed to start what at 10 10 something. Let me go over to the YouTube side and see when it's supposed to. It says 10:20. We got 18 more minutes, people. So to let you know. So at the bottom of the screen, people, it's scrolling. You know, excuse me, is my post office box. If you want to send me little gifts, canned cat food, T-shirts, stuffed animal, stuffed cats, stuff like that, or metal signs like I like this one I saw that the DUI guy and what the hell's got. It says hashtag buckle up, hashtag it's the law. I love that. It's true. It is the law. Get down, Queen Margaret. Get down. Come on. You are not allowed on the table. You all keep knocking stuff off. Why they do it, I don't know. So this stream link that I got, it only be good for this live stream that I'm doing right now. In case you all might be new to YouTube or maybe don't know about StreamYard. You type StreamYard into your search engine. Then you come down and click on StreamYard. It take you through the process, audio mic and stuff like this. I don't know why this is going on. This happened last night. I don't know if it's a part of a defect in StreamYard or what. Okay, get back to it. Okay, you got the free version. It's 20 hours a month. If you do 10 hours a month, that'd be okay. Until then, you got the pay version, $15 a year or $19 a month. You can do $15 a month and save you a few dollars. I didn't know that at the time, but another YouTube that I joined the club told me about that. I forget her last name is Snyder. She does a poetry stuff. I should get a book from her by May, sometime in May, because she's a widow, got no transportation where she lives. I think she lives in Florida. That's how come I make a point for your younger people and a bit older and younger, maybe 40s, 50s. Check on your neighbors. If they're senior citizen, check on it. If you live right next door, get some phone numbers for them people that you live next door to. In case you don't see them or hear from them, I know you contact the police, 911, but then you can contact the person that's on emergency contact because they probably have the key. Get down, Queen Margaret. I'm talking to Margaret, the number one female cat. She's a pretty good mama cat. That's how come she's the queen. Yeah, you're the queen. She takes care of all the babies, her own, her granddaughter, I guess her step granddaughter, since Alexi and Alex, Nancy and Kathy, Blackie all got the same daddy. So that in a way be like her step granddaughter. You all know. See, I love kitty cats. like I say, scrolling across the screen, people, you see my post office box. I put that on there before I got the Cash App. And, but I'm going to bring up something. You all fans of What the Hell's in Sweden, Canada, well, all the other countries. You send them stuff in the mail to their post office box in Ohio and Alders Creek. I kind of wish that you all people would do stuff like that for me. You know, I can understand if you don't have the money, you know, stuff to do it. I understand that. But God's letting you all people know some of you don't believe in God. That's okay. No matter what country you're in, you can send canned cat food, a small bag of cat treats. I love cashews. I love Zero Pepsi. Is it copyrighted in the foreign country? I know Pepsi's all over the world. Pepsi company's not paying me a thing for it. I'm letting you know about Pepsi Zero Sugar because if you're a diabetic, you can't have sugar. I know there's something else in the place of it to take the place of sugar. There's other soft drinks out there that got zero sugar. But I drink a Mountain Dew every once in a while. But I seen a zero sugar Mountain Dew. I should have asked this guy down the road from me, since he runs a mechanic shop on diesel vehicles, lawnmowers, cars, motorcycles. He's a good mechanic. I seen he had a zero sugar Mountain Dew, which is a Pepsi product, but I haven't seen it up in my area. Or I hadn't seen it at the JC store / Kroger store. I haven't seen it in the Family Dollar store. Am I getting in trouble for mentioning those names? You know, and if you all like root beer, I didn't know who mug root beer was made by until I talked to a VIP at Pepsi Company. Mug root beer is made by Pepsi. They now have zero sugar mug root beer. I can't tell the difference. Just like Pepsi and zero Pepsi. I can't tell the difference. I got diabetes. Since my sugar doctor is going back to Kentucky where she lives, she drives over here every day. It's taking a lot out of her. But all her patients is diabetes. It's only my opinion and some of her other patients. I know lawyers or prosecutors say hearsay, but I was right there in person. I said, how do you like this, doctor? Has she helped you out on your diabetes? They said, sir, that's the best doctor here. She has helped me get my A1C down. The same for me. She got mine down to 5.2, but the last blood work was 5.7. So, you know, that's, what we the people in this area going to do about our diabetes? It's the hospital is Norton's Care Hospital. I think they out of Louisville. I think it's Norton's. It's Scott County Hospital and Clark County Hospital in Clark County. And Scott County Hospital is in Scott County in Scottsburg. You know, that's what I like to know. What are the Scott County Norton's Hospital doing for us people who have diabetes? People, like I said, I'm not a doctor. Some of you probably go to your family doctor on diabetes. You know, I did that for a while, but my family doctor didn't help me out. And they recommend this sugar doctor. I don't know what the medical field is for a diabetes doctor. Maybe you all people can give it a try. Ask your family doctor if there's a diabetes specialist that deals just in diabetes. Why am I saying it? Well, a diabetes doctor, he or she keeps up on it every day of the week, where a family doctor don't keep up on it that much. That's my opinion. I'm not a doctor. I'm not in the field. I'm just telling you what I've been going through with my diabetes. Some of you out there might be on Ozempic. That's a shot you take once a week. There's also doctors out there giving it to people to lose weight. It has helped me lose over 61 pounds less than a year, and I feel a whole lot better. You fly. See, I got my window open. You know, it makes me mad. I got fly strips up. I got this. I spray stuff around. I got to be careful when you get to kill these flies because my children, yeah, my children is my kitty cats. I know there's a whole lot of animal lovers. So, like I say, I want to thank you all. It said Martina Yarn and Crafts. She's a sweet young lady. She's also with Hot Damn Ellen and something. They sweet young ladies. I think they both on there together. They're sisters. They look like twins. And I joined their chat a couple of times. They're very sweet ladies. I think Friday night it's the crochet stuff where your needles or your hook, you make sweaters, baby clothes, gloves, stuff like that, or what do you call them? Hot pads where you take stuff out of the oven. My grandma used to do that. She was real good at making those things. She even made blankets, which you know you can, like I said, you older people need to teach the younger people about it. You older people need to teach the younger generation how to can food out of their garden. People, what you get in a grocery store, you don't know what you're getting. You don't know what they add to it. But canning your own food, you know what goes into your food. You can can corn, tomatoes, green beans, turnips, there's a bunch of other stuff, applesauce, and other stuff you could do like it. People, that's something my grandma and my mom used to make, but I did not pay attention. It's persimmon pudding with whipped cream on it or ice cream. I love persimmon pudding. When I lived in Charlestown, where I live, I had a sweet young lady. When you said sweet young lady, she's an older lady. She's up in heaven now. She had a persimmon tree. She fixed me about 4 pieces of persimmon pie. I had some whipped cream or Cool Whip or whatever you want to call it. And so, I, you know, that's good. You can only get it in the summertime unless you put it in a freezer bag and freeze it where you can fix it and have it in the wintertime. I wish somebody lived close to me in northern Clark County, Indiana, that could do stuff like that. And you saw a live stream I done Saturday at uh, Sale Barn in Scottsburg, Indiana. You all can go back and look at it. The Cub Scouts, they're selling tickets. Maybe it's all over the United States. I didn't ask her that. But you can see the Cub Scouts troop number. Maybe they have a YouTube channel, Facebook page, or, it sends them to camp. I was a Cub Scout when I was young, and it really helped me out. My son was a Cub Scout until his mom got him back and he couldn't go no more. That's how it is. I raised him for 9 sweet, lovable years. He's a good boy. You had to keep him away from the females. He'd start chasing them in Head Start, kindergarten. And his mom got him back at 9 years old. He loved his mom, but she stole his money and spent it on his brothers. She stole way over $10,000 from him, from his disability. Bought her stuff, bought her other children's stuff. But when I was a guardian or over his money, I had to keep a record of it. I guess she didn't keep a record. I guess because she was a female. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I can't answer that. I can answer for Social Security. When my ex-wife died back December the 6th, she ended up owing me over $10,000 in lawyer fees. She owed me over $5,000 in child support, which she never did pay. Her number two son, as required by law, which I say, I'm not a lawyer, I'm just going what I've seen in my 70 plus years, that when you die, you got to probate the will. You also got to put in the paper that anybody who has claims against the state where you can collect your money. But people, my brother's number two son and number three did not do that. So, but I tell you about go back to StreamYard. It should be about time for it to come live. Let's see what's going on. Court resume shortly. So I hope you all enjoy court videos. So I hope it helped you. StreamYard is I want to welcome you all to my live stream. We doing on court TV about Chad DAybell. You people know you got friends or family that been in jail or waiting to go to court. You know they're innocent, but you're guilty until you prove yourself innocent. All they worrying about is getting that money. They don't really care. If if you can afford it, you can get you a good lawyer that's charged. You know, you got people that been charged with DUI. You have to look for a lawyer who specializes in it. Take his or her record out. See how many cases they won. You know, like that. Oh. Oh.
The family was definitely concerned, right? Right from the beginning, it was unlike her to not call anybody or
about any aspect of this case. You must not conduct any independent research about this case, the matters in this case, the individuals involved in this case. In other words, you must not consult the internet.
Well, I want to speak. What it's for. My left rotary cup is acting up. That's how come I had to lay down, take pressure off, off my shoulder here. That's my left shoulder rotary cup.
When you're looking for a new or pre-owned luxury vehicle, there's only one place you need to go: Mercedes-Benz of Louisville. We've got a tremendous selection to choose from, and
Well, I'm going to stop my camera. I got to go to the head. So I'll be back in a few minutes, people. I don't know what's going on.
My father office is the red Chevrolet truck is still following him. He now has the hazard lights on.
I ain't even got no audio coming through. Oh, maybe I have to try another court case. I kind of like this. As a reminder, this is a judge case stream. We'll be keeping you posted with what happening as much as we can. It's 10:41 here, but maybe there's another YouTube court, but I was hoping to do this. So there's another one. I see what, see, man, I hate,
It's time to find your adventure. It's the open road and journey to endless destinations. It's time for memories with those you love, those who make you laugh, and explore spectacular landscapes and feel the winds of freedom. Your journey starts right here.
try this again, people. I don't know if it's the internet or StreamYard or what.
I believe it's agent balance. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Correct.
All right, agent balance. There's an exclusionary order in this case, so I'm just going to inquire before you start with testimony whether or not you have watched or viewed any of the trial testimony, since it's been live streamed as well as open to the public here in court. Have you seen or observed in any way any of the trial testimony before testifying today?
No, Your Honor, I have not.
Okay. And have you discussed with anyone else their testimony they've provided in trial?
No, Your Honor, I have not.
Okay, thanks. Mr. Wood, then you can go ahead and inquire on direct.
Thank you, Your Honor. And before I inquire, there's several exhibits in this case that have been stipulated to. Mr. Balance will be testifying of 11 business record affidavits. I believe they all come in by way of stipulation. I don't know how the court wants me to. I can read off the exhibit number and the company to which it pertains. However, the court would like me to do that.
Okay.
But I would like to have them on the record.
I agree. They need to be individually entered into or admitted on the record. So if you'd like to just go through each, and I'll inquire on the defense whether or not they agree that there's a stipulation and no objection. So if you would want to just go through those, I know that might take a moment here, but we need to do that to keep the record clear. So you can just start off with whichever one you want to move for admission of first.
All right. And I would note that I gave a courtesy copy to the court and counsel last week of each of these.
Okay.
So State's Exhibit 125 is a business record affidavit.
All right, Mr. Pryor, on Exhibit 125, will the defense have any objection to its admission?
It's a stipulated exhibit, Judge.
All right, so that's a no. 125 is admitted. Mr. Pryor, I'm sorry.
A Verizon business record affidavit.
All right, any objection on 126?
Again, Judge, it's stipulated exhibit.
All right, 126 is admitted.
Last one, 135 is an AT&T business records affidavit.
All right, is Exhibit 135 admitted by stipulation, Mr. Pryor?
Agent, how long have you worked as a special agent with the FBI?
Since June of 20, assigned to the FBI's International Operation Division out of Washington, D.C.
Prior to being a special agent with the FBI, were you previously employed in law enforcement?
I served as a deputy U.S. Marshal for 9 years prior to being with the FBI.
And in your role within the FBI?
I'm a member of our Cellular Analysis Survey Team, or CAST for short.
What kind of work
What the heck? I began to hate this people hard. YouTube, or what the blankety blank is. Try this again.
What we call certification 1 and certification 2. As a part of that training, we have presentations from all the major providers, not only by their leader up. We went to see a network switch to see the actual physical infrastructure associated with cellular technology. And then upon completion of that, we're given we do instruction on what's called drop for a particular area. And then we have a the cellular phone, instead of communicating directly with another phone, to communicate with that tower. That signal can be transmitted down the street or throughout the world to allow you to make a phone call to anywhere that a cellular phone has service.
What is the range of a cell tower?
So the range of a cell tower primarily depends on the area. So whenever network engineers are creating the network, they're ultimately doing it to support population or users of their network. So in an area like Boise, where there's a pretty high population, you'll see a lot of cell phone towers, and those towers are generally going to provide service out to the next closest tower. So like I said, in Boise, where you have a large population to support, the footprint of what that cellular tower is going to provide coverage to is smaller. When you start talking about Rexburg, which is a more rural area, there's less towers. So those towers are going to go out farther distances just because of the fact that the population is less dense there.
So is it fair to say that cell towers are responsible for providing coverage to a particular area?
Yes, networks are designed to provide coverage to its users.
And can you explain what a sector of a tower is?
Yes. So a traditional cell phone tower, if you're looking at it from the top and think of it as that radio frequency is going out in all directions, almost as a circle. So to optimize their network, that tower is divided into 3 different sectors. So again, if you think about that circle and cutting it into a pie of 3 equal pieces, that's what a sector represents. So there's antennas on that tower that basically provide coverage to 120 degrees away from that tower. So if you think about that circle being 360 degrees, divide that by 3, that gives you the 3 equal sectors that cover approximately.
And can you briefly summarize for the jury how a cell phone engages with a cell tower?
Yes. So your cell phone, even in your pocket when you're not talking on it, is constantly scanning the environment to look for which tower and sector are providing the strongest signal. So that way, if you do need to make a call or receive a text message, your phone is already aware of what tower and sector it's going to utilize for that interaction.
Okay. And, or how is it determined what tower a cell phone connects with?
So the phone is making that decision, and that's probably the most important part to remember. That the phone, whenever it's scanning and it's looking at the cellular environment that it's in, it's keeping a list of what that strongest tower is at any given time. So the cell phone selects the strongest tower and sector to begin an interaction with the network for whatever it is, via voice call.
Tower always be the
in the way that it might choose a cellular tower that's a little bit farther away. So it's going to choose the strongest signal, not necessarily the closest.
Do cellular companies record the activity of each of their customers?
They do. So if you think about, maybe 15 years ago, whenever you got a cell phone bill, and not only did it include the amount that you owed the provider, you also had a list of all the different calls that were made on that specific account. So whenever you're looking at the recordings of what a cellular provider keeps on the specific account, that's what we're talking about. So that could be the date and time, the duration of a specific event, the direction, whether you received an inbound or outbound call, and that's on your call detail record. The difference with the records that what law enforcement look at is it also includes columns for location. So what that includes is the tower and sector that was utilized for a specific interaction that you had with the provider.
And I think you used the phrase call detail records.
Yes.
Is that the phrase usually associated with the records that the cellular companies keep?
It is, yes.
What pieces of, you kind of went over this, but what pieces of information are typically found in a call detail record? And other companies do.
Correct.
Where their towers are located.
By latitude and longitude locate cover.
How do you use those types of records to determine where a phone was located?
So if you think about the specific geographical area, let's just talk about Idaho. So if you look at a cellular provider's tower records for Idaho, I can take those records and place them on a map for the significant area that we're looking at. So again, let's just say for the state of Idaho. With that, I can then take the call detail records and marry each line in a call detail record to the next tower and sector because they want to provide overlapping coverage to their customers. Again, explain this, but if you think about in your yard, if you have a sprinkler system and a sprinkler head's only going out a couple feet, and then there's nothing hitting the grass for another 10 feet to your next sprinkler, you're going to have and then we, in essence, like the name says, drive an area. And as we're driving, it's taking hundreds of signal that it sees at any given time. So if you go to a specific area and drive basically every road, every area that you can get to, then what we can do is we can take all of that data, put it onto a map and see what the true coverage of a tower and sector is versus what these estimates that I mentioned are.
And is drive testing used in the cellular industry?
Yes, drive testing would be the industry standard for determining the true coverage of a cellular footprint.
Did you conduct a drive? And you mentioned going all the way from St. Anthony down to south of Rexburg. Why would you do such an expansive drive test for an area that goes so far beyond Mr. Daybell's property?
I chose to do a larger area.
What is the equipment you use?
Called a Gladiator autonomous receiver, or GAR for short.
And can anyone go to Walmart and pick up a GAR?
So when I talked about doing a drive test,
What the hell going on now with StreamYard? This is
records and Google location records. Are you able to pinpoint the exact location of a phone?
No, my estimate is based on the records that I'm reviewing, and depending on what those records are, that's going to affect. How precise I can say on my estimate of a general location of.
And are you able to pinpoint the exact location of a person with cellular?
Devices that are.
You did examine records in this case.
Yes.
What records did you examine?
So numerous call detail records associated with multiple phones as well as Google location history.
Voluminous.
They are.
And did you prepare a report that would summarize your findings that were relevant to this investigation?
I did.
Did you prepare this report?
uh, additional.
It's ridiculous. What in the hell's going on here? People, my language. StreamYard ain't working with me. Like it's frozen in time. Or it's a damn Spectrum internet. I'm sorry, people. I everything's frozen in time. But StreamYard, I don't know what the hell's going on. People. I'm sorry, people. I cannot put up with StreamYard right now. It's pissing me off. Everything's good on the YouTube side, but the StreamYard side is not. So I'm sorry. I'm very sorry I disappoint you all. I I thought I found something good. So I'm I'm sorry, people, but StreamYard is pissing me off because this is upsetting me. I'm awful sorry I let you all down today. It was okay on the YouTube side, but not on StreamYard. So what in the hell am I doing wrong? Right now, I begin to hate StreamYard. Okay, thank you all, even the new ones that had subscribed. I'm sorry I let you all down. I'm upset over this. Damn them cats. Sorry for my language, people, but I'm upset. I found something that you all love, and is that the internet or does StreamYard got a bug in? Because I've seen other people that live streams it. They don't have the problems that I have. Maybe they don't live close to me and got spectrum. It looked like my computer has a HDMI port. So how can I run a cable from the router to the computer when it don't have anything like a HDI cord, like a Cat 9, whatever. I don't understand this bull crap. I'm sorry, people. I might go in there in my pants pocket, take me a nitro pill. I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry I let you all down. It's bad. They got me upset. You know, it's okay on the YouTube side, but the StreamYard side, it's not. Is that my computer? Is that Spectrum Internet? And I just don't understand. You know, maybe it has something to do with the live stream from Court TV. I don't know. There's people out there smarter than me, but how's it going, my friend? I'm kind of getting upset. You know, I learned how to share on live stream, and I was doing live court TV session. A Chad DAybell has supposedly killed the wife and 2 kids. And StreamYard, it's okay on the YouTube side. Just like me talking to you right now. Everything's okay. And when I go to live stream with Court TV, it keeps rebooting. Then but everything's fine. But I done one last night. It wasn't a live stream from Court TV. It, sitting in the background and didn't have no problems. I've noticed when I do live streams like this, like Court TV, StreamYard screws up. I don't know if it's StreamYard. I don't know because I got a 5-year-old computer that don't have the memory. I when you on a fixed income, I like to get me a gaming computer. But when you make $800 to $900 a month and live on a budget, you can't afford $1,800. It makes me mad. Maybe because it ain't got a good graphics card in this HP computer. I don't know. Everything's new to me. I finally got my sharing figured out thanks to TB and other people. And since I'm a dummy, when you say hit enter, I was looking for it on the screen. A person should have said hit the enter button on your computer. I've done that. That's where I've been screwing up. I done a video last night of Ashley. Had no problems with it. I done a video with from Friday, Chad DAybell. No problem. But doing this live with Court TV, it's StreamYard is screwing with me. I just can't, I'm not that smart. Everything's going fine, but I'm upset because that's what your people wants to watch, court stuff. I guess if that's the way I'm taking it, that I had to do it after court stops for the day. I'm guessing. I'm not that smart, people. I'm 70 plus years old. It's hard for me to figure this out. But it upset me. It's 11:36 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I want to thank you all, people. I'm so sorry that I let you down. I'm so sorry. I found something that you like. Maybe the other YouTubers that wait till it ends, court closes down, then do it. That's probably what I have to do. But if that is, I learned something new today. T-U T-E-T-U-T. Sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. People, I don't ask for much. I like to feel like a YouTuber. I want to thank the people who has subscribed today. I'm sorry I let you down on this, but might have to do it later. You people that does stuff like it's from Court TV and all that. Answer this question. Should I wait until Court TV closes down for the day? I think you know what I'm trying to say. I'm not that smart. So let's see. I know another video if I can find out where her videos are. 3 of Ashley. I could do that instead of, let's see. Well, you type in the name, it don't pop up. I guess I have to go over in my window, look at a video. Look at my playlist. Okay. Oh. That's not one I. StreamYard is locked up. Sorry, people. I'm off of here.
I am going to get off here. I have to plug in my phone. And then I need to eat. I haven't eaten anything yet. So I have to get to 2. And she's like, oh, crap. Mom got to 2. I better turn around.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, what?
Guess what?
Chicken butt.
So I grabbed her treat.
Mm-hmm.
She just said it immediately, and then when I got down, she totally.
Awesome. Whoa, buddy. Those mosquitoes ate you up, kid.